Hello there guys, it's Bubudukan here, back again on a video, and today we're going to do What If Deck Was Reborn, part 22. Hope you enjoy it. In last part, he did cover the attack on the villain's hideout, and this time the pros got the help of White Ninja. But the same happened, Ulfan used that great teleportation technique on them and sent the Numu to fight the pros. All Might jumped toward All for One location, and Deku dispatched of the Numus. But after Deku dispatched of them, he jumped toward All Might to see that he revealed his skinny form to the public on accident. So Deku jumped to save him. Then All Might asked him to let him fight this last fight alone. Deku acknowledged All Might's wishes. Then he transferred a bit of his power to All Might, gave him a buff form temporarily and changing his hair color to grey and giving All Might a bluish aura. And All Might used this temporary power to beat All for One, and he sacrificed the last of remain of One for All inside his body to beat him. And Deku used his power to heal Ragdoll, but he used almost all his power to save her, almost revealing his true identity. But before he ran out of power, he jumped away. Then you apply the dome system to protect the student. Then Deku proposed to Class 1A and Aizawa and All Might to come with him to the other world to train, and they accept. So after this, let's continue our story. After everyone walked through the gate, they were teleported in an open land, and they were fascinated by the scenery. They never see something like this before. Oraka asked, "Where are we?" Deku told them, "We are in the other world." Everybody said, "The other world? What do you mean?" Then Deku told them, how should I explain it? Did you watch some isekai anime when the protagonist was teleported in the other world? They nod. Then Deku told them, "That's the story. I have the power to travel between worlds, between our world and this one." Then Minato tell him, "So this world have magic?" Deku nod tell him, "Yeah, magic exists in this world. And quirks." Then Aizawa asked him, "How did you get the power to travel between worlds?" Deku tell him, "This will be a long story. So it will be better I explain from the beginning. If I remember correctly, a year before you will start, I did get attacked by a sludge villain, and he killed me." Then Minato tell him, "What? But you are alive." Then Kaminari shut him up and tell him, "Let him finish." Deku thinks Kaminari, then he told them, "When I was choked to death, I was feeling that my soul was leaving my body, and I did hear some voice tell me I will be reborn in the other world and I will get powers. But I was too stubborn to die, so I did fight it. Then All Might show up, he captured the villains and take me to hospital, but my heart did stop for a couple of minutes until my power bring me back to life. After I wake up from my coma, I can see and feel that I was different. My body was more muscular than what I remember, and I did had something blocking my vision, and it was a menu." Momo tell him, "A menu?" Deku tell him, "Yeah, like a video game menu. It will show me my stats and everything I have." After I open my menu, I realized that I have magic powers and some quirks and a leveling system. Then Todoroki tell him, "Magic power, quirks, level system? What is all of this? And how many quirks do you have?" Then Deku tell them, "In this world there are 6 elements. Sorry, I mean magic elements. Fire, water, air, lightning, dark, and light. And every element have 2 levels. Like let's say fire, I have normal fire, then Deku create a fire in his hand. And the second level is dragon fire. And everybody was impressed to see Deku using a fire. Then Deku create a ball of fire and throw it toward Minata and tell him catch. Minata is just screaming, then he catch the fireball and he realized the fireball did nothing to him. Then he said, "What? It's not burning me." Deku tell him, "Yeah, that's second level, dragon fire. I can control my fire perfectly. I can tell her to burn or not my target." Then Todoroki tell him, "And water, what is next level?" Deku tell him, "Next level of water is ice." Then Deku create ice in his hand. And then Oraka tell him, "And the other elements?" Deku tell him, "Sorry, I don't know the level 2 of the other elements. I didn't have enough training to know them." Or basically I didn't find anyone that know the second level. Or I can tell him, okay, but how about the light and dark element, what do they do? Deku tell her, the light element are mostly buff. I can heal people, use gravity, manipulation, and I can talk telepathically to anyone I want. And for the dark element, I only learn how to use it in the sneak technique. You know the technique I always use when I try to teleport too close to anyone. That make me vanish for a couple seconds and appear. Everybody nod. Then Aizawa tell him, how about quirks? How many do you have? Deku tell him, well, actually I have 4 quirks. And the Hookless go, what? 4 quirks? How? Deku tell him, yeah. At first I only have 3, but after the first training camp I unlock my 4th quirk, and guys already know that blue lightning. It's actually called Dragon Wrath. And I don't know what it will do. I only know that it will increase my power, but I will lose my mind or go berserk in it. And 3 others I have my storage that literally let me store anything I want, like I did to your bags. I have my gate, like you see, I did use it like a couple of seconds ago. And the last one is Fast Learner. Aizawa tell him, what is Fast Learner do? Deku tell him, when I get motivated to learn something new, or get stronger or something, anything I want, as long as I have the drive to go forward, the skill will be activated and will help me get stronger. And it will help me learn the technique much faster than normal people. Let's say when someone tries to use his flames, it will take him about, let's say, a year. But for me, it only take me 3 months. Then Minato tell him, come on, that's a cheat code. Then Deku tell him, well, I didn't ask to be born with this power. Minato tell him, okay, and level system, what is that? Oh, Deku tell him, oh, that. You see, in this world, everybody have their level. When you're born, you always begin in level 1, and when you train and get stronger, your level will increase. Same for your strength, mobility, and agility, and or your stats, basically. And the normal human max level is 100. Then Minato tell him, and you, what is your level? Deku scratched back of his head and tell him, my level is 300? And everybody was shocked, even Bakugo and Kaminari, to hear that Deku is level 300. Then Bakugo tell him, boss, do you know that you are as strong as Drake? Deku tell him, what? So Drake is also level 300? And how did you know? Then Kaminari tell him, he did tell us last time we trained with him. Then Aizawa tell them, who is that Drake you speak of? Then All Might tell him, he's one of Deku's mentors. He's a dragon. Aizawa tell him, what? What do you mean he's a dragon? He's half a quirk a dragon? All Might tell him, no, he's a living, breathing dragon. Then Deku tell him, and he's also one of the 5 strongest dragon in this world. Then Aizawa looked at Deku and tell him, so you're telling me that you are as strong as a magical dragon? Deku tell him, yeah, I am. But damn it, I did try to surpass him. He even got stronger at the same time. Well, I do have to get stronger than him. And guys, sorry for interrupting the story for 1 second. And this part I completely forgot to mention it. They are working toward a city that Deku was supposed to go, but he decided to teleport them away to explain his story. And that's it. Let's continue our story. Then Minato tell him that explain why you are this strong. Then Deku tell him, yeah, but I didn't get this strong overnight. I did train for over 2 years. And then Minato tell him, what? But you did tell us you got reborn like a year before UA. Deku tell him, yeah, this world has some special aptitude to it. 1 year inside this world is only 24 hours in our world. Then Minato tell him, so how old are you? Deku tell him, I'm almost 20 years old. Then Minato tell him, what? So you're older than us. Then he looked at Bakugo and Kaminari and tell him, and you too? Bakugo tell him, I'm almost 18. And Kaminari tell him, I'm 17. Then Minato tell him, so basically Deku spent almost 4 years inside this world, and Bakugo a year and a few months, and Kaminari a year. 3 of them nod. Then Deku tell them, this is why I bring you to this world. Here you can train all your life, you can spend like a year, but it's only 24 hours in our world. Plus, I can use my power to protect you without any repercussions. Then Aizawa tell him, why? You just barely scratched the adulthood. Deku tell him, yeah, in our world, but in this world, when you get 16, you are an adult. So all of you guys are considered adult in this world. Then Kirishima tell him, so we can train how to use magic in this world. And everybody started getting excited to learn new magic. Then Deku tell them, sorry guys, but you can't use magic. None of you can. Then Kirishima tell him, what? Why? You did say this world have quirks like us. Why can't we use my magic? Deku looked at All Might and tell him, you know I have to tell him about him. All Might think for a second, then he tell him, sure you can, just go with it. Deku tell him, thank you. Then Deku tell them, guys, do you know that our worlds always have this question how quirks come to be? They nod. Then Deku tell them, quirks come from this world. And everybody was shocked to hear the answer. Then Oraka tell him, so all our powers are magic based? Deku tell her yes. But it will go much deeper than that. You see, many years ago, two groups of humans engaged in a war. And it did go for quite a while. And both sides realized that even if they won the war, they will lose so much men, they will literally be powerless against another attack. So they decide to use the trump card, summons people from other world. Oraka tell him, summons? What are those? Deku tell him, summons are usually people be summoned with magic circles, and when a person is summoned, he will get aptitude to magic and a quirk or two. Do you start to understand how quirks come to be? They nod, then they say, so why can't we use magic? Deku tell them, I will get there. After both sides summon their forces, they start fighting. And good side got the upper hand. But the bad guys used their last remaining mages to summon one person and give him the power to steal other people's power. And that person was called All for One. Do you guys remember the man that All Might defeated? They nod. Well, it's him. And everybody was shocked to hear the answer. Then tell him, wow, it's been more than 1,000 years since quirks come to this world. So how did he stay alive? Deku tell them, I don't know. But Drake did tell me that they are summons, and with his power, the good guys got overwhelmed. And they almost lose the war. So the good mages decide to sacrifice themselves and use their power to first erase any memories from the people that summon about this world. The second one is to completely erase the ability to use magic. And the third one to send everybody back to their world. And the fourth one is to make this world time flow differently from our world. Then Kirishima tell him, okay, we can't use power or magic, but why can you? Deku tell him, you see, I'm not a summon, I'm a reborn. I was supposed to be reborn in this world, but like I said, I did what Stumber to die and I got this power. But you guys can train here like Bakugo and Kaminari did and get stronger using your own quirks. Then Kirishima tell him, thank you for the opportunity, Izuku. Deku tell him, you're welcome. Then they hear a scream for help. Everybody rush toward the scream. And when they arrive, they see a carriage surrounded by people wearing armor. Deku assumed they are guards or something like that. And they see they are getting attacked by some werewolves. Deku said, oh, it will be easy. Then he see one of their werewolves use a fireball attack. Deku said, what? When can werewolf use magic? Damn it, no time to think. Then Deku powered up his Zeus cloak and speed up toward the carriage. And immediately killed all the werewolves. Then Deku did power up. He looked at the guard and tell them, are you guys okay? The one of the guards tell him, yeah, we are okay, thank you for saving us. Then some of the guards collapse because they are injured. Deku rushed toward them and healed them. They thanks Deku. Then one of the guards walked toward the carriage and opened the door and said, my lady, the monsters were slain. Then a young girl stepped out of their carriage and told them, thank you for saving me, you did a good job there, guards. Then one of them told him, sorry my lady, but we are too weak to fight them. This young man here did help us. Deku take a look at her and realized she is royalty. Deku bow a little bit and tell her, are you okay, miss? The girl tell him, I'm okay, thank you for your help. Deku tell her, anytime. Then the class coming running toward them, the girls started getting ready, then Deku tell them, it's okay, they're my companion. Everybody put their weapons away. Then Bago tell Deku, boss, is everything okay? Deku tell him, yeah, these monsters are weak. Then the girl that stepped out of the carriage walk up to Deku and tell him, sorry, I didn't catch your name. Deku tell her, sorry, where is my manners? I'm Izuku Midoriya. Then she looked at the rest of the class and she tell them, and you guys? Then everybody told their names. Then the girl tell them, I'm Princess Marie Chevalier. Glad to meet you all. Then Oraka tell her, princess, you mean you are royalty? The princess nod. Well, thank you for your help again. I don't know how I can repay you. Deku think quickly on his feet, then he tell her, don't worry miss, you don't have to pay us. You could say this is payback. The princess tell them, payback for what? Deku tell her, these monsters, or the same race of these monsters, burn our carriage and all our belongings. So you could say this is payback for what they did. The princess tell them, I see, and your identity card? Deku tell her, sorry, everything is burned. Only a few of our money still remain. Then the princess see the bracelet on Deku's hand and tell him, so you're an adventurer, right? Deku tell her, yeah. Yes, I am. Then the princess tell him, and your adventurer name, what is it? Deku tell her, my adventurer name is Dragono. Then princess tell him, Dragono, I did hear this name before, but where? Then one of the guards tell him, are you sure you're him? Deku tell him, yeah, I don't know anyone with that name except for me. Then the princess tell him, do you know him? No, I don't know him, but I did hear of him. Like 5 years ago you disappeared, but where did you go? Deku tell him, yeah, about that, I did have to go to my homeland, and it did take me 5 years, so I'm really impressed that people still remember me. Then the god tell him, remember you are one of the strongest adventurers that our kingdom have seen. Deku tell him, thank you for the compliment. Then the princess tell them, so where are you guys going? Deku tell her, actually we are going to the capital right now. Well, until that monster attack us and burn all our belongings. Then the princess tell them, so why did you guys escort us? Deku tell her, like a job. The princess tell him, of course. Plus, if another monster show up, I'm sure you can take care of it, right? Deku tell her, I will do my best. Then he tell her, mind if I ask you a favor? The princess tell him, sure, what is it? My friends, the girls one, are a bit tired, so can they enter your carriage with you? The princess tell him, of course they can. Then Mineta tell him, so how about we boys? Deku looked at him and tell him, you have your feet, so start moving. Mineta tell him, come on. Deku tell him, suffer, with a smile on his face. Then everybody start laughing. Then the girls enter the carriage and they start walking toward the capital. So guys, I'm going to stop video right here. I know nothing big happened in this part, but I have to build the story for it. So hope you understand, and if you like this video, drop a like and tell me what you think of it in the comment section, and if you're new around here, consider to subscribe, and peace.